Alright, so this is the 100-watt folding portable panel that I'm going to connect to the system, and we'll see what kind of amperage we get out of it. You can see up on the roof the 135-watt panel that is completely covered in snow. Basically what I'm going to do is we're going to see what kind of amperage we get out of this 100-watt panel, and once we do that, if we get some nice solar amps, then I will scrape off all the snow that's on the 135-watt panel and see what the two combined will do. So let's open up this door. Basically, from my other video, this is where it gets plugged in. So I need to get the cable out, take off the cap. And that should be as easy as it gets. You can see I've got quite a few wires. Basically, these wires all go to different batteries or inverter. I've got one battery underneath the driver's seat here, and two more batteries underneath the sink. So let's go see what we've got for solar amps. Well, I had to move the panel around a little bit. It was not right in the sunshine. So basically, with the panel moved, and basically I've got it angled towards the sun, so it's getting full coverage across both of those panels. Both of the 250-watt panels that are combined to make the 100-watt. You can see I'm getting 3.4 amps, which is pretty good, you know, with all things considered. Small panel, you know, the weather conditions, they're not terrific. It's probably about 10 degrees today. It's windy, it's cold, but these panels are more efficient in the colder weather. The problem is getting the angle to the sun, which is not ideal in the winter months here in northern New England. So what I'm going to do now is I'll take and show you where I've got the panel, and I'll clean off the 135-watt panel, and then we'll come back in and see how much more amperage we get with both of those two panels combined. But you know, as of now, I'm pretty happy with the 100-watt panel charging, and it's doing what I bought it for. You can see where I've had to move the panel to get it into the sunshine. Not ideal. My cable is really not all that long, so I can't go very far away from the van. And trying to get it in the full sunshine, this is pretty much the only place that I'm going to be able to do it, because in between my neighbor's garage and house, you can see where the sun's going to be coming through, but it's not going to be coming through and last long enough. So now what I'm going to do is I'll scrape off the snow and ice off of this panel, and we'll see what we get for a readout. Well, I'll give you a peek of the panel. I doubt very much that this will get any kind of solar amps. It's got too much ice on it, and I'm not going to scratch the panel trying to get it off. So it may or it may not. You know, and looking at, well, I've got 14.1 volts and 3.5 amps. So I'm guessing that that 135-watt panel, that's not pulling in any amperage whatsoever. Well, I guess it's always going to be something. So trying to get this video done, and the battery dies. So basically I've got this thing plugged in and charging, but the the cable's not quite long enough for me to reach over to the charge controller. So there you go. Once again, it's always something. And basically what I've done is disconnect the 100-watt panel. You can see, or hopefully you can see, there is no solar amperage coming into the system now. I'm at 13 volts and my draw on my load of my load amps is still 0.4 amps, which is still just a light. So as suspected, the 135-watt panel is not doing anything. It's pretty much encased in ice.